Hello guys, welcome to DTW Tutorials. Welcome. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the things a student should consider when choosing a university. Okay, very soon your JAMB forms will be out, and everyone will be filling your forms, choosing your university. By now, you should know the course, the particular course you want to study, and if you're really confused also on which course to study, just leave a comment below on this video to let me know if I could make a video to help you clarify that part. And so we're going to talking about it in depth, and the three things you need to that would help you in choosing that your particular preferred university. Okay, so but before we get on to the video, if this is your first time on this channel, DTW Tutorials, an educational channel on YouTube where we support students in their education, be it your JAM, your post-UME, your WAEC, your WATS, your BEC, your NECO, your and other several exams to support you with free videos on maths and physics. And if this is your first time, please do click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, so you'll be instantly notified whenever we upload a video, and it is absolutely free to subscribe. Okay, and also to remind you, there's a free Facebook online tutorials we are going to start very soon in January. So if you want to join that group, please try to I'm going to leave the link to the group. The name of the group is actually just DTW Student Forum, where we'll be doing free tutorials, JAM tutorials for year 2020. So try to join that group also, and also invite your friends. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. There are several videos on the platform solved past questions on WAEC, on JAM, on maths and physics for you, so you can check that out. And during the course of the year, we're also going to be uploading more, so you need to stay subscribed. Okay, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video. If you have any questions, please make sure you do comment and interact with other students. Okay, so now let's get on to the video. Now, the three key things you need in choosing a university, just three. There are several things that you can look at, but I've brought it down to just three most important ones. And the first one is financial capability. Now, I've seen students, because I interact with students even physically, they come to me and say, oh, that they gained admission, they feel in a state school, some of them feel in a private school, and they were only able to pay just the acceptance fee, and they were struggling to pay even the school fees. Some might be able to pay for the first year, but when it comes to second year, they are stranded and they drop out of school. So the first thing you need to think of is, in choosing a university, what is the school fees like? Okay, what is the school fees like? That's the first thing you need to check before you feel it. If your parents are buoyant enough, then you can go ahead and even feel Covenant University. You can feel the Babcock, the Maldona, and all the old private schools in Nigeria here. I'm referring to Nigeria. You can also use this for universities abroad if you want to select schools abroad too. So that's the first thing. Are your parents buoyant enough even to send you to MIT in the US or Harvard? Are they buoyant enough? That's the first thing. Do you have the financial capability to go to this school? All right. And most students don't know that. They just feel okay, it's only private schools that are expensive. No, state schools too are quite pricey. I know state schools that pay like $250 per session. Are you getting me? I remember also during my time when I was schooling, I schooled in a state school. When I entered, the school fee was quite lower than 50,000 naira. Then there was a particular period, I think I had already passed out, and they increased it to over like 1,000%, to like 250,000 naira. And people were unable to pay. Some students practically dropped out of school. Like, you're a 400 level and you don't have that money and you drop out. What will you do? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? So your financial capability of your parents, are you the one sponsoring yourself? Are you getting me? If you're the one sponsoring yourself, I would advise you do it now, or this distant learning in maybe Unilag or any school UI, or okay, that would help you work and also study. Are you getting my point? So you have to know your financial what capability. There was a particular student that approached me, a young lady, and it was a state school, I think one in the east, and she was crying that she got admission, she passed, she made the first list and all that, paid the acceptance fee, and she couldn't pay the school fees. She was waiting and waiting on her parents, and she could, and that's how she missed that admission. I was like, have you considered federal university? If you don't have, your parents are struggling, you don't have, just fill in the federal universities. And I don't know why students run away from federal universities. You run away from it because you don't want to read. That's the bottom line. Are you getting me? It's because you are scared of reading. Even me as a student then, when I was also scared. There was this stereotype about federal universities that it is very difficult to get admission into a federal university. But I tell you, it is a lie. Sit down and read your book. I've seen several students, they don't know anybody in this. And thank God for the JAMB system now. It's making things transparent. So there's a reduction in all this, corruption. They'll put people's name into the list, remove your name. There's a reduction in that now. And I'm so happy about the CAP system and all. So all you need to do is, if you know your parents are not buoyant enough, fill in a federal university. What are the federal universities? You have UI, you have Uni Ilorin, you have Unilag, you have which other one? Unizik, UNN. The universities that starts with University of Lagos, University of Calabar, University of and so on and so forth. Maybe I'll try to leave a list of federal universities. I think I've done a video on that, on the list of several federal universities. You can check out that video, but I think I'll put the list of federal universities in the description box below. Okay, so you check out which one you want to go to. So federal universities are cheaper because they are being subsidized by the federal government of Nigeria. So please, and their school fees are from, like, you see, I think Unilag is about 20,000. I don't know if it's even up to 20,000 per session. So you can imagine that gap between a federal university and a state school. I think Unizik or UNN is also that, about 20 something thousand. The only thing expensive there is just your entrance, your I think the student fee, acceptance fee, where it will just amount to about maybe 70,000. That's the highest that you pay. After that, each session is just 20,000, and you'll be given accommodation. FUTA, those are federal universities of technology. Are you getting me? So please fill in those universities, and all you need to do now is read. Sit down and read. Read as if your brain wants to blow up, and your brain will not blow up. That's the thing with the human brain. You can always stretch and stretch and stretch it, and nothing would happen. Okay, that's if you read under the right condition. All right. So please check your financial capability before choosing that university. Ask, if it's a private school, daddy, are you buoyant enough to take me through? You too analyze the situation though, or analyze it very well to take me through till I graduate. Not that there's one pile of money that can just get you into Covenant University. You pay the 700 or 800,000, and the next session you can't pay that same 800,000. That would be, in fact, it's heartbreaking. So make sure you check your financial capability before choosing that university. And the second thing is, why I say financial capability first is, before you can go into the market, you check the money you have, if it will buy China or it will buy original US made. So that you won't even, the first thing about the thing about money is, you won't bother about quality first. It's the money you have. That's why I started with financial capability. So the second thing now is, you have the money, then definitely you look at the quality of the university, or if you're picking a federal university, then you check on which one is better suited for that your particular course. Like I know medicine major students will always go for UI, University of Ibadan, that's the best in medicine. I know mass communication and almost all students will pick Unilag. Are you getting me? Because that's the best. That's their standard of their lecturers and the exposure the school has gotten, even the international exposure, even from that particular department, is quite great. So you check the quality and standard of the university that you want to choose and that particular course. It's not all universities that are good with all courses. There are some particular courses that they are very good at. So if that's the course you want to study, then you pick that university. And one way you can check out for your own course, maybe geology, you just type University of UI, Department of Geology on Google. Just search on Google and see if they've been going to any competitions, if they've been really active in that department. Then you know that that department is really making some strides in that particular field of study. So these are ways for you to also check the standard and quality of the university and the course in which you want to study in that particular university. Okay, so you can check that out, and it's easy to just do that on Google. Now, the last thing I would say that is key to choosing a university is the location. Some people like me, I didn't want to go so far from home, so I stayed within where my family house is. Some students would naturally, they would love to travel to explore. I know nowadays students don't even want to go to the north. So your location is actually key in choosing that particular university. So you check, do your parents want you to go so far? Do you like traveling? You understand what I mean? Do you like the place? Do you like the people there? Can you adapt? Can you cope? Or even do you have a relative where the school is? So all those things you need to check on determining, okay, I would love to go to the east to school, I would love to go to the west to school, I would love to go to the southwest or the southeast to school, or I would love to go to the north to school. So really, just before you choose that particular university, just sit down with these three key things. All right, I'm prepping you towards the filling of your JAMB form because I don't want anyone making mistakes. All right, and most students don't know that federal universities are so cheap. If you know your parents are not buoyant enough, don't go and fill state universities. Please, they are quite expensive. You might struggle and just drop out. God forbid. So just prepare your mind. Federal universities, yes, the competition is quite high. All you need to do is sit down and read. That's why I did a video even sometimes back, far back, is it July, August? Three things you need to start doing to prepare for JAMB 2020. Because if you want to really pass and pass your exams well, you have to have started preparing for your JAMB by July. Are you getting July, August, September? You're supposed to have been reading. So you cover your syllabus, you are confident, you go into your hall with God and prayers, and you pass well. And your post-UME, you make the first list, and you don't need any stress. Students are doing it. You don't need to sit down one side and say, oh, my parents will pay so amount for me to get into university. You don't need that. Are you getting me? So just sit down and read well, and I know that by God's grace, He would favor you, favor your papers, favor your name. It will come out. Whatever powers that be, with the power in the name of Jesus, your name will come out. As far as you also sit down and also do your own diligent work by reading. Are you getting me? So please, I'm doing this. This is like an educational, I'll call it an educational guidance video, okay, to guide you on how to choose your university. So these are the three key things: your financial capability. You check for the standard, the quality of the university, and the course, the course you want to study, if they have enough facilities and all. And also the location, if your parents are okay or if you're okay to travel that far distance. You get my point. So these are the three key things. There are other things, but I think this is the bottom. This is the main major things that really influences decisions in life. Are you getting me? I think this is the major things that influences your decision in life. If you even notice from your family, you notice that your parents would love to live close to the church they attend. So you see, location affects their decision. Are you getting it? And they would also love to stay in a place that they can afford the rent. You can see their financial capability also affecting their decision. And they also check on the standard of living. If the standard of living in that place is quite bad, they would want to move away from that particular vicinity because of you, their children. They don't want negative influence over you because of the environment they're living in. So these are the three key things in considering when choosing a university. All right, so thank you for staying tuned. This is quite a long one. Yeah, this is a discussion. It's an educational guidance video. All right, so I think I will leave you with this. Please try to click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and also share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. If you want to drop a comment, ask a question, please feel free, drop the comment, ask a question. And I also told you about our Facebook group. If you want to join, I'll leave the link to the group, and you can join the group for our online tutorials. So we are here to support you in passing your examinations. And for the past, by God's grace, I think three, yeah, will be three by God's grace next year. So for the past, is it three? No. Yes, will be three by God's grace next year. Okay, so for the past 3 years, there have been several testimonies of students passing just by watching the videos on our channel. So finally, don't forget, Jesus Christ is coming soon. Give your life to Christ. You are destined to win. See you in our next video.